Oh, what's going on, guys? So, this is going to be kind of a short and sweet video. The last video I put up, I hope you guys enjoyed. It was just me doing some fun stuff in Moab, Utah. Again, that's a place I've wanted to go to for a long time, and finally got the chance. And it was absolutely amazing there. The wheeling, you know, it surpasses everything else. I mean, once you go to Moab, there's no place else you'd rather go four-wheeling. The only problem is it's 1,500 miles away from my house. It kind of spoiled me, but it was amazing out there. Now, to the point of this video, I'm making a huge change, a very big change. Right now, rates in dry van are horrible.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
And I know this is, you know, people say that, you know, the rates are going to come up eventually and whatnot, but you know, if you do your homework and you look at the history, this is the lowest the rates have been since, I don't know, 2017 or something like that. They're low. And, you know, they were good when I got into it, obviously, but right now they stink. And maybe they'll come back up, but either way, I've decided to go ahead and do something I've wanted to do for a long time. But it's not something I've ever had the courage to do. But you know what? As a business owner, sometimes you have to take risks. And if I want to elevate my business and, you know, put myself in better opportunities and better positions to make more money, I have to take those risks. You know, that's what being a business owner / entrepreneur is all about. You take risks. If you don't take risks, you'll never make more money. I am currently on my way to Dallas, Texas, to pick up a step deck trailer. All right, so here's the kicker though. I've never pulled flatbed. And I know that's going to probably, you know, trigger some people. Well, why the hell are you doing this if you've never pulled a flatbed? Well, you know, I mean, I understand basic securement and things like that. You know, I've pulled trailers, flat trailers with cars on them, you know, behind pickup trucks and things like that. You know, I mean, I know it's completely different. It's all about that learning curve. It's all about the experience. And, you know, I have people I can call for help. I have been watching a number of flatbed / step deck tutorials online, you know, from LaShawn Parks to Guilty 718 to Randy Lewis. I've been watching quite a few. You know, I mean, I've been filling my head with knowledge on it. You know, somebody I forgot to mention in my load securement videos that I've been learning from is Driven Trucking. He's also somebody else that does great tutorials on load securements and flatbed, and he also just bought himself a brand new step deck. So I'm going to put the links in my description box for those 4 individuals that I just mentioned. And I realize it's not going to be the same until I do it firsthand. But at least I have an idea of what to expect. I've researched all the different strapping techniques. You know, the belly straps, the gut straps. You know, the different chaining. You know, different. You know, like how many straps you need per length of the load. Via, or, you know, also, you know, talking about weight and things like that. I've researched and to be fair, I was trained on flatbed. I was actually trained on flatbed when I started driving truck 11 years ago. But that was 11 years ago. So, I was only trained. I was out there for 6 weeks on the flatbed on a Conestoga, so there was no tarping. But I was trained on the flatbed. So I've technically been trained, but that's as far as it went. That's as far as my flatbedding experience went. So now I've just kind of got to dig back into some of the old files and remember what I was taught. But it's gonna be something different. I'm going from dry van. I've been pulling reefer and dry van my entire career. So I'm gonna be dropping this dry van off. I'm delivering a load tomorrow in the Dallas area, and then I'm dropping this dry van off. So if anybody's interested to see what it's like to go straight from a dry van to a step deck without any experience, and to see that learning curve that you must endure, that you must go through to do it. Well, see, that's the thing about being a business owner too, is I don't have anybody to, like, as a company driver, when you want to switch to a step deck or flatbed, they'll train you. I am my own boss for the most part. I'm leased onto a company that literally all you do is use their numbers, and they don't have trainers in any facet of trucking, so I have to learn it myself. And that's kind of how it goes as an owner operator. You have, if you're going to take these challenges, and you don't have the experience, then you have to teach yourself, and find mentors, people that can help you when you have questions that you aren't sure of the answers on. So this will be interesting to see how I learn, and to see what I have to do, what I go through to learn. I still have to buy a headache rack for the truck, so I'm going to try to find some place in the Dallas area that I can buy a headache rack. I went to a place yesterday and I literally bought out their entire supply of 20-foot 5/16 chain, and a few binders, and I bought out all their 4-inch 30-foot straps, wrench straps, and I still have to buy more. So they didn't have enough chains or enough straps or anything for me, so I have to buy more. And I've got to get some dunnage. Like I said, I got to get the headache rack yet. So I still got some stuff I have to do, but I'm pumped, but I'm nervous, because it's gonna be the most drastic change I've ever made out here. Even more so, in my opinion, than going from a company driver to an owner operator, because I at least knew the ins and outs of pulling a dry van. All I did was change my tax, situation, basically, as far as what I had to do, and I had to learn how to deal with brokers more. But now I have to learn a whole nother facet of driving a truck. Not even driving a truck, of flatbed, step deck, load securement. So it's going to be an interesting ride. But I'm going to try to make videos during the time. It's going to be difficult because I'm going to be so concentrated on doing everything right, that I don't know if I'll make videos right away. But I'll try to keep updated though, things like that. So anyways, with that said, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna need some lunch. I'm in Arkansas right now, so I'm gonna eat some lunch and then get back on the road. So I hope you guys all stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you guys later. See ya. I also wanted to mention too that another reason why I'm doing this is because I want the physical activity. there aren't that many flatbedders, I'm sure, that are as big as I am. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be hard. But I need the physical activity. I want to be forced to work out. I want to be forced to have to, go through the physical activity of load securements and things like that, because doing dry van just makes you fatter, especially when you're over the road. All you want to do is, you can tell yourself all day long, and some people do have more discipline and they do it, but you can tell yourself all day long that you plan on walking when you get to the truck stop, and I do quite a bit, but not enough, because you'll get to that truck stop, you'll be tired, and then you'll just say, screw it, I want to go into the sleeper and go to bed. That's not the way it's supposed to be. That's not how you take care of yourself. And I need to take care of myself better out here. And, you know, I want that physical activity. And like I said, I know it's going to be a lot harder for somebody my size to be flatbed or step deck, the dragger on step deck and do it that way. But the more I do it, the better I'm going to be. And that's just the way it is. You know, I'm not going to let anybody tell me that I can't do it. You know, so, you know, not that anybody has yet, but I'm sure that, you know, some people will see this video and say that there's no way I can do it. But that's, you know, I mean, hey, you can have an opinion, that's fine. So I'm just all about giving it a shot. And nothing, you know, there's nothing that I'm doing that I can't go back from. So that's the plus. You know, if I really want to get back into a drive-in, I'll get back into a drive-in. But I got to try this. You know, I have to try it. The rates are a lot better with step deck, and the physical activity is a lot better. It's a lot more dangerous, obviously. It's a lot more technical. A lot more stuff I have to learn, as I was saying. But I need the physical activity. I need the exercise. And again, I'm just tired. The drive-in rates are just not good right now. I was running up and down from South Dakota to Texas, in North Dakota a little bit too last week. In that little bit of lane there, if you can find a load, if you can find a load that pays decent, you know, I mean, I got a load from Dallas, Texas up to Rapid City, South Dakota, paying $223 a mile. You know, that's about 1,000 miles. And I got a load paying from from North Dakota, a load going down to where'd it go down to? I forget. But it went 700 miles, and it paid me $1,700. So, you know, but it's so hard to find loads in that area, and when you're in that area, you're stuck. Damn phone! You're stuck in that area because it sucks you in. It's like a trap. You can't get out of it. You know, you can't. I mean, you can keep going west, but you know, I live in the east, and so once you get stuck, you know, I live in the Midwest. I guess I always get confused. I guess Ohio's considered the Midwest, but you know, I live further east, obviously, than the Dakotas. So I had to get back, you know, that way, and the lanes just really suck right now for driving. But anyways, that's all. I just wanted to add that in there. We'll see you guys later.